a home.
Yeah, crazy stuff out there when you hear about a tropical system impacting Southern California. I like to compare that to when we talk about maybe getting snow around here. That's how infrequent it is for that to happen in that part of the country. Now, as far as our setup around here for today goes, we'd like to be talking about something much cooler than temperatures making it to the middle and upper 90s. And that's where they're going to sit for hours and hours and hours, because I think our rain chances are really, really small. And then when things cool down tonight, they're only going to cool down so far. We're getting to that point in the year where we should start expecting daytime highs to start inching back down closer to 90 and morning lows to start inching down back closer to 70. But I don't think this is the week that it's going to start happening for us. I do see some moisture to the south. It'd be nice if maybe some of that could find some of our area, but it looks like it's going to be stuck down there and moving more towards the west. 78 right now at the Tallahassee Airport, 76 for us in Valdosta. Thomasville a little cooler at 72. Got dew point temperatures at 72, 74, and 76, so it tells us still plenty of moisture around, and you're going to feel more of that icky, sticky factor throughout the day today. 80 at Apalachicola, 70 at Blakely. Pretty much everybody else in that 72 to 78 range, so warm to get started and a bit muggy out there this morning. It's not breezy, but there's a little breeze trying to get started from the east. That'll be the main wind direction throughout the day today and probably tomorrow, too. I don't think fog is going to be a real factor. Visibility numbers all better than 7 miles for us right now. The big hot is still to our west, believe it or not. We're going to have plenty around here where those top temperatures are up there flirting with 100, but I don't think we're talking the same kind of hot plus humid like we dealt with last week. There were places in Kansas yesterday with heat index values up over 130. That's insane, crazy hot. Nothing like that for us. But I do think over the next few days, with limited chances for showers, I mean, maybe we can catch a couple if we're lucky. I think limited showers means long duration hot, but more hot than hot and humid. So not quite the same as it was early in August, but certainly it's getting old at this point, and it's going to be uncomfortable out there. A lot going on with the tropics, although nothing that really jumps off the page as super involved looking. This broad energy in the Gulf, it's got a chance for development, but it's being shunted towards Texas and Mexico. Should have no real impact on our forecast. This is probably the most impressive looking energy, and this is Franklin, a tropical storm with winds at 50 miles per hour. Now it's trying to move more towards the west, but will likely run into some resistance and get pushed farther to the north, and that likely means Hispaniola catches the direct impacts of this one maybe by Wednesday morning or later in the day tomorrow. And from there, it looks like it wants to curve back to the east out over the open waters of the Atlantic. We'll certainly continue watching that one. Then there's more. Gert and Emily, two more named systems, neither one looking all that impressive, but both out there in the open waters. Likely that's where they're going to stay and fizzle. And then we've got this other energy coming off the Cape Verde Islands that's got some potential for development over the next week. So lots to keep our eyes on, nothing to be concerned with, at least not yet. Our forecast for today starts on the waters with that breeze out of the east, 12 to 22. So if you want to operate the small craft, use some caution. Going to be hot today, going to be a little humid too, so get ready for it. 70s early, upper 90s later, maybe even flirting with 100. Mix in the humidity. It'll probably feel like it's someplace in that 104 to 108 range, maybe a smidge higher than that. So dangerous enough if you're going to be spending any kind of extended period of time outdoors. Tonight into tomorrow stays muggy, mid 70s, mostly clear. And if you look at that forecast, there's an awful lot of upper 90s in the mix probably all week long.